My mom has always been extremely lucky when it comes to finding money on the ground. Since I was little, my mom had always been finding a few bucks here, a dollar there, a five over here. It's as if she was a magnet for loose cash. My dad always used to complain and say to her, "Why are you always looking down?" She usually just brushed it off because she knew she was bound to find some little treasure between the cracks of the sidewalk or blowing around in the street. Back when I was around 5 or 6, I remember the time I was vacationing with my family in the Dominican Republic. It was early in the afternoon, and we were walking on the beach to go find a spot to lay out, when my mom suddenly stops and starts sifting through the sand. She managed to spot out a $100 bill sitting just below the surface of the beach. I remember she was ecstatic, and we immediately walked over to the little shop stationed on the beach to go spend some of the cash. She ended up buying for my sister and me a ukulele. We had so much fun with that little thing, even though we had no clue what we were doing. Another incident of her fortunate cash detection was the time we were heading to see a movie. We parked our car and we were walking between two buildings to head to the front of the theater when my mom suddenly stopped walking. I thought she stepped in gum or something because she couldn't pick up her foot. She made sure no one was looking, and once she picked up her foot, under her sandal was a $20 bill. She paid for the popcorn and snacks with that money, and my sister and I were once again elated by her findings. My mom continued to find dollar after dollar for years, and her luck seemed as if it could never run out. As I was walking in the shopping center with my mom one day, she spotted out yet another bill. This time, it was on top of a garbage can. Once we got a closer look at it, and it was, I kid you not, covered in crap. I don't know if it was from a dog or a person or what, and quite frankly, I didn't want to find out. My mom, being the dollar hunter she was, told me to go pick it up. I was so disgusted, yet intrigued at the same time. Finding money is just one of those things that puts a smile onto anyone's face, but I didn't want to mess with all the gunk that was on top of the bill. Upon closer inspection, I saw it was a $10 bill, and being only 10 or 11 at the time, it seemed like we hit the jackpot. So at this point, I'm holding the poop-covered $10 bill, and my mom just tells me to come to the car so we can go home and wash it off. She said you could wash money because they use a special process so none of the ink or anything will get messed up. So the whole car ride home, I clenched the only corner of the bill not contaminated by some animal's waste, and at the same time trying to stop myself from gagging at the horrific stench coming from the bill. I finally get home, and I immediately go to my kitchen sink. I turn on the hot water, and all of the disgusting crap is coming off the $10 bill, and now I'm starting to get excited. But suddenly, I take a closer look at the bill, which is now changing from shades of green to white. The $10 bill was actually a counterfeit bill made with the wrong ink. Eventually, all of the ink bled off, and I was left with a piece of white paper and a sink full of poop and disappointment. This was the day that my mom's luck finally ran out. I was so disappointed that day after having high expectations of making $10 and after carrying that disgusting bill all the way home from the shopping center. I think I'm going to shy away from money covered in crap from now on. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you did, please leave a like or drop a comment and let me know what you guys think. This has been Keith or Quotable, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.